The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Played out towards the right wing. Clipped into space. Neymar tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Played out wide. Cannavaro. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Looking for options for movement. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. We expected better, and so did he. Pedri. Now it's Cruyff. It's run loose here. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Good take, and is he in? Probing pass. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Plays a sharp little ball here. Yamal picks it up out wide. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Great vision. Yamal. Now the delivery. Busquets clears it away. That'll be a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide, played in deep, cleared without hesitation.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... It shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Looking to go deep. It's a goal kick. Tchouameni is there, and he can pick it up. Foyt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to play it through. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal, he gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Frimpong. He's picked his way through. Oh, good spread. The ball goes in. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Searching pass he's played there. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! It's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Chance! Loose ball now. That's another chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. And it's Messi. And this is Neymar. And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. Formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
The goal scorer.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri. And he's intervened well there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Frimpong could try cutting inside here. And he's there to clear it. And he's been shifted off it.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
yeah, he's fouled him there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Busquets. Oh, can he get onto this? And Yamal. Messi. Pedri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well read, nice interception. To Michelis. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Busquets. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now the cross. And he's had a hit. Oh, got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pass somewhat off target. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's clever. Now that's well seen too.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good ball over the top. And they can counter here. And the through ball. He's in a great position here. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Frimpong is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Good ball, good take. That's a look and place it forward.
There will be 1 minute added
Threads
time.
one in. That's a little off target. And it's Pedri. And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Crosses it in. That is a brilliant interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that pass... Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yamal's cross.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. Big header! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And it's Messi, looking for the run.
Played into space out wide.
And that's an excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Tries to play it through. Pelé. Played out to the right. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely worked. Yamal, Triol, gives no quarter whatsoever. And we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he's through, it's one-on-one, tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yamal. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Frimpong clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Priol spots it and intercepts. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a shade optimistic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni. Yamal tries to pass it through. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Xavi. Thuram. And he's intervened well there. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Frimpong. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
2 added minutes.
It's a threatening ball. Goes for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he cuts out the supply. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And
we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal get the second half going. Rooney. There's the shot! Frimpong. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Rooney. He is through here. Rooney. Cross needs to be good.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Spread neatly. Chouameni, that's a little off target. Nice looking ball. Frimpong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? That has ended up in no man's land. That's the throw. Chouameni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lahm. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. That's good vision. Pele. And the shot! Off the post! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Back into the middle. Xavi. Messi. It's a searching pass. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Substitution.
Rodri, that looks a good cross. But that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Tchouaméni, passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's well positioned here. Oh, it's chance, surely! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Brilliantly cut it. Big chance! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And across it goes, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Johnson. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? Bartra. Tchouaméni. Johnson receives it in a wide position. Distributed tidily. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tchouaméni. Foyt. Threads one in. Played back in. Out to the right.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a sharp pass. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for options for movement. Johnson's terrific header. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
So, third corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and he's
Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And one more try! Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo is flagged offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. Bergomi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Davids. And it's Thuram. Goes for a shot! Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. Cross into the box.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Beckenbauer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played into space. Oh, important interception. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Yamal. He's in a great position here. Now what about this cross?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Searching pass he's played there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the pass is intercepted. And oh, what a mistake! Frimpong elects to cross. He gets big. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Pele. That is good alertness. Half an hour played now. Oh, that's nice. Ball driven toward... Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well played and well cleared.
Throw it. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckenbauer. It's a searching pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Foyt. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Good ball, good take. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bergomi making good progress on the right-hand side. Frimpong, nicely spread. And he's intervened well there. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out wide. Tries to play it through. And he's there to belt it away. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Yamal gets into a good position. And that has been knocked clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He rises! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Davids. Beckenbauer. Quality ball. Pele might just make this. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Yamal, and he's there to make the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Pele receives it in a wide position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Distributed tidily. Hullet. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets into some space. In towards the back stick. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That has not gone well. Great vision. Maldini makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Bergomi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee is having a shot! Oh, good spread. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Manchester United appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Looking for the run, and this is Pele! Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 11, Johan Cruyff.
Beckenbauer, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Field. Number 5,
Dink
Bale.
through,
Number
and this is
6,
Hullet.
Ronaldinho. Number 13.
Don't you just
Rooney.
love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Davids. Rooney stood his ground strongly. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cleared without complication. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Minutes has been indicated.
Johnson. 2 minutes to be added on. Bergamo. Rooney. Chouameni. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So we're up and running. Nemecha completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
That's a little off target. And this is Ronaldo. Out to the right. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero! Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's been played through. And it's Frimpong.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldo is herring after that one. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vitinha. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Neither side yet able to find the net. Can he get it through? The ball goes in. Thuram clears it away. Oh, this looks sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Played out towards the right wing. Delivers with... Up he goes! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just eases him off the ball. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Frimpong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now there's a... and the shot! Pull it. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. Yamal. That's good play, and that's a good intervention. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Pull it, looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Bergomi tries to clear. Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Yaya Toure. Del Piero receives it in a good position. Can he finish? Yamal.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Frimpong. Out of play for a throw. Vitinha, Ferdinand, Bergomi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Del Piero, looking tidy in possession here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Yamal. Frimpong. Frimpong unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's worked it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Frimpong. Deftly away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no joy this time. Just about up to the hour now. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it out wide. Yamal picks it up out wide. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 13.
Now it's crossed into the middle. He's gone tall.
Coming on the field.
Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed.
Number
The delivery
21.
like that with the right
Number
amount of pace and
43.
whip can be a nightmare to
Substitution in
defend
progress.
against.
Now it's Johnson. And this is Hullet. And he's managed to get free. That has been knocked clear. Shevchenko. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. Brennan Johnson. And it's been played through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Searching pass he's played there. And he thumps it clear. Chouameni chooses to go cross-field. That's a cute ball. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Now the ball's gone astray. Frimpong is onto this. There's the shot! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top...
Tries a shot! Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And the pass is intercepted. Rivaldo. Oh, nice touch. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! He's got a goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution on the field. Number 30.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 5.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Ferdinand clears it away. Pacho does well to get it back. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Johnson. That is good alertness.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please kindly remove any cars parked.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as...
And Hullet! And it's hit the woodwork, has another go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hullet is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar with the short one. Now it's Neymar. Here's a sharp little ball. Takes a shot! And it's in! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal, now the ball climbs up big! There it is! It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he shoots! He's scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Atenção, o proprietário do carro azul estacionado em frente ao portão do estádio. Favor retirar o veículo. Ele está prestes a ser guinchado.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant...
Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Gerrard. Now Yaya Toure. And he shoots! They've scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yaya Toure. 2 down already, a nightmare start. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gullit takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Foyt. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Gullit. Goes for the shot! It's a loose ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Gullit. Nedved. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Ferdinand. Yaya Toure. Ferdinand. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. That could spell... Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yaya Toure. Now Van de Ven. Ferdinand. Seedorf. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
For Yaya Toure. And here's Suarez. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So what can they make of this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Seedorf. Great vision. Gerrard. He's got two. He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll...
He's had a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Knocks it into space. Gerrard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez finds himself offside. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Yamal. Good ball over the top. Bullet! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ferdinand can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Thuram. Seedorf. Toure, who does have an assist to his name.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved. Frimpong. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, smashing header! He has done it! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi. Van de Ven. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Yamal. Van de Ven calmly anticipates. Nedved. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Chouameni. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. Mateus. Oh, good spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van de Ven cuts it out. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. And it's been given away. Tries a deft little ball. Thuram. And it's Seedorf.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Yamal. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Yaya Toure. And it's Gerrard. Now Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Gerrard. And it's Seedorf. Great ball, and he's in here. It's a mighty effort. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chouameni. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. And the number on the board is 3. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Quality ball. Now it's Hullet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Rodri, out to the right, Gnabry tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Gnabry, Foyt, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yamal gets into a good position. Chips it through. Good ball. And Hullet! Oh, he's been caught napping. The cross comes in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Serginho sends it crossfield. Tar. Now that looks a decent ball. Out of play for a throw. Pacho. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tar is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That looks a good ball through. Now there's a fine ball. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Serginho. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. Wriggles his way through. Played towards the other side. Played in deep. Terrific header! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
23 minutes is number 8, Jan Cullen.
Sao Paulo have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gnabry. Tries to pass it through. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho. Tar. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. And it's Van Dijk. Played out to the left flank. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he whips it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Foyt. Looking for the run. And it's Frimpong. Serginho. Koller. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Picked out brilliant. And the finish! Oh, they could be caught. Has another go! Gnabry, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pacho. Foyt. Out towards the flank. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute at a
It's a
time.
good ball out wide. Pacho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a
And we'd
dressing
like to
room
inform
that
you now that the
needs
latest
rousing at
travel
half-time
information is
because in
currently
truth
being
they've
displayed
not
on
really
the
been at
screen.
it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely spread. He's in space and looking for options.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
Big header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Gnabry is herring after that one. Tar is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Yamal. It's Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Frimpong. Hullet. It's a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. That is ended up in no man's land. He can run onto that. And this is Cavani. Cavani! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. He's shifting through the gears here. Eder Militao. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pull it, and the counter is on. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. That is a superb rearguard action. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Eder Militao. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's forced to go back. Chooses to go crossfield. Plays a sharp little ball here. Deep cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. It's run loose here. Rodri. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now he's got space here. Thinks about the shot. Serginho. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 30, Frimpong. Number 43, number
Tar.
8, Felix Mecha.
And it's
Coming on
Gnabry.
the field, number 18,
Now it's
Johnson.
Kostic.
Number 32.
Oh, that's nice.
Number 34.
Kostic stood his
Number
ground.
2.
Up he goes!
Substitution.
He will be livid with himself. Foyt. And he cuts out the supply. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Just eases him off the ball. Bartra. Can he get on the end of this? The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on the field is number 13.
Good read, needed to be.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tacho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Johnson picks it up out wide. Kostic. Camavinga. Chouameni. Johnson looking to get on the end of this. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original, and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space out wide. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Courtois claims it, safe hands. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the finish! And he's done it! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
Chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That could spell trouble. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Raul. Bale, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Played back to the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. Makaleli. And it's Xavi Alonso. Rudiger. Roberto Carlos. And Makaleli. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bellingham. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Great vision. Makaleli. And it's Bale. Can he get it through? Floated through. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Makaleli. Mbappe. Now it's Raul. Oh, what has happened here? Chouameni. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was
2
very
added
poor.
minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Bullet played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quick.
And pull it! Oh, he's been caught napping. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Bale, and he's found a way. Real chance! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Makaleli. Xavi Alonso. Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Taken back almost at once. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Almost an hour gone. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. And this is Bale. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pacho herring after the ball here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's got in, and it is an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Rudiger looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. Rudiger. Here's Makaleli. Eder Militao. And it's Xavi Alonso. And Makaleli.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
This looks promising. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Xavi Alonso. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Eder Militao. And it's Cannavaro. Now Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Now Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Tchouaméni has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, this is one of the newer of the major venues here in Sao Paulo, built of course in time for 2014. It is the Neo Química Arena. There's the whistle, and here we go. Grêmio have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of...
It's goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Granit Xhaka. De Bruyne. Granit Xhaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ambitious ball here. Frimpong. Not the most convincing of passes. Chouameni. Oh, it's Van Basten. Raul. And this is Raul. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they could break here. Probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Serginho. Serginho drives forward on the overlap, looking for the run. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That's positional goals. The utilisation...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And here's Van Basten. Spread out to the left. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Kukçu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
De Bruyne! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
De Bruyne usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Basten, and it's Frimpong. Good ball over the top. Big header! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
That's the keeper's ball. Premio have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Taken back almost at once. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good-looking ball. Xhaka did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they're quick to get it back. Tries to play it through. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Now there's a fine ball. That's an excellent interception. And he can clear it away.
Diogo Dalot.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Pretty robust defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Great vision. It's a goal kick. Can he get it through? Granit Xhaka. He's found a way through.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Diogo Dalot.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down. And climbs up big! Now it's Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. Nicely shaped ball. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gremio looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pull it. That's an imaginative pass.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. Chouameni, Nemecha, and Yamal. So we've reached the hour mark. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contact. Bullet! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Bullet might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Yamal, it's a searching pass. Yamal is offering some... Oh, what has happened here? Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Serginho. Kupchu. Frimpong does well to get it back.
Teremos uma substituição.
That's a cute ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Foyt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot touches it back. Good effort from distance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Nicely spread. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They'll have one final crack at it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Villa. Chouameni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? Johnson picks it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary. Tries a shot! He can get that clear. De Bruyne. Nice looking ball. Lovely. He's had a shot! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Gremio really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
A heavy challenge. He's in plenty of space here. I think we're just about done here.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Kupchu is the team's great visionary. Searching pass he's played there. No, that was never going to make it. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic...